I'm making this video for the guys over at the Tobii team. I'd like to demonstrate that there's some missed opportunities here. So, I don't know why. Maybe it's just my mouse, but I can't bind my mouse. So I had to use a key on my keyboard I rarely hit. But I still use this key, so gotta fiddle with that every time I need that key. But probably could have picked a better one. Anyway, I then had to go into my mouse settings and bind this key using what eventually I made into a macro, because just having the key on my mouse wasn't even convenient enough. I went as far as to make a short little macro here. It presses it, and then on the release of the button, it will issue a click. And this would be really cool if this all just happened in this one program. But so I can adjust what it is that I mean to click on. And so, like I just hold the button on my mouse down and release it when I'm actually where I want to be with the mouse. And so then the device, doesn't need to be pinpoint accurate to be almost as useful as pinpoint accuracy. And so I wanted to apply this to some of the games that I play, because Dota 2 is an example. It does give you the option to bind map locations, but only so many. And I never really have made the muscle memory to use them, and have tried putting them in different places on my keyboard. But essentially, this would allow me to bring my cursor down to the minimap and look at something happening somewhere far away from whatever it is I'm currently doing. And it functions as long as the game is in windowed mode. But the biggest window I can get is the one you see in front of you. And then, not even full screen window, windowed full screen, it won't work. And yeah, in totally full screen, it won't work. And so I thought about it, and I was like, well, maybe they turned this off because they don't want to sell aim hacks as much as they want to sell this device for, I guess, streaming. But you're kind of missing a huge audience here, because, well, one, what I've done here wouldn't allow somebody to aim hack in an FPS style game anyway. That would require a calculation of what you're looking at minus the crosshairs. And then, yeah. So if I were to go play Counter-Strike or something with what I've done in a window, it wouldn't actually even aim at anything that was a person, very probably, because I don't know, just simply it wouldn't work like that. So if that's the reason you guys omitted this working in full screen, it doesn't make sense. And yeah, I can't understand why this is so bare bones. This is outside of enhancing a web stream, which is why I bought the thing, and it's great for that. It doesn't, there's not a whole lot here. This is it. It's supported directly by maybe 3 games I've already played. So, I mean, the most I see on YouTube is about Star Citizen, and this game is a tech demo. Like this is very hardly a game yet. I almost downloaded it, but it's just too large, and I gave up. I was like, I don't even think I really want to play this. I guess I played around in Tomb Raider, and it was awesome. But again, like my main use for this is not to cheat at FPS games that are multiplayer. It's to like, you know, make it more convenient, alleviate some wrist pain, you know, by it just, again, like teleporting the cursor and then only clicking when I release, and it retaining the ability to do that in full screen mode. It just seems like it was the first thing I thought to do within a few hours of playing with this. It's very disappointing that it's not supported by the software that it ships with. Just, this is it. So, thank you for your time.